That's one game down, man. 3 more to go. I told you guys, no sweep is gonna happen whatsoever. When I looked at the numbers, they said the Golden State Warriors would have lost $22 million had they swept the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's just only them, 22 million. How much is the NBA gonna lose if they don't extend the series? Number one. Number two, I know you guys seen the refs. 21 free throws in the first quarter. Come on, man. 21. Come on, it's not gonna happen, man. These guys are on their way to making history. It's bound to happen. When you guys watched yesterday's game, it had the Cavs played like how they played against Eastern teams. These guys scored 49 points in one quarter. 49 points. Who does that? That's the NBA record. They scored like 90 points in the first half, and they still only won by like 11 points. But that's neither here or there. I'm trying to tell you guys, man, it's rigged, really. And some of you guys said, why don't you take advantage of it? Why don't you put your hard-earned money on it? And a friend of mine actually bet me that the Warriors would sweep, and he told me, bet me $200. If they win, I'll give you $500. So I just collected $500 right now. And he's probably going to give me the same thing on the next game. And he doesn't understand, like, it's all entertainment. It stopped being basketball a long time ago. I say when Magic Johnson, Larry Bird era started, especially when Jordan's era, that's when it really took off. The NBA really protected Jordan, and they wanted him to be in the finals a lot. So they did whatever they could, and they sabotaged other teams. But what's going on right now is clearly crazy. We watched J.R. Smith miss every single shot the last 3 games. Oh, damn near every single shot. But last game, game 4, this guy said, did y'all see the half-court shot he made? He was like 2 steps away. In one interview that he did, he looked green. Like literally 2 games ago, he looked green, like he was about to die or something. But now he's full of life. It's like they told Kyrie, go ahead, man. Do what you want to do. Kyrie looked like he had no shackles on him, nothing. He just went out there, scored 40 points. LeBron went out there and he did whatever he does, the triple doubles. Tristan Thompson went out there. Chloe gave him his booty back for a little bit, you know. Y'all see what he was wearing, man? It's a little suspect. Anyway, it's going to continue to happen. The Cavs are on their way to winning in 7. And a lot of people are like, the sheep, they're like, if he wins in 7, he'll be the greatest basketball player ever. Come on, man. This is already written. It's written down for what's going to happen. LeBron has already written down that he's going to go to 7 against the Warriors, that he was going to go to Miami and win championships, and then go back to Cleveland and win championships. And I'm going to tell you guys something. He's going to win this year in 7, and then he's going to three-peat and win the next year too. Just mark my words, man. Warriors just need 1 win. They need 1 win. And we seen what happened last year when they were up 3-1. They're up 3-1 now. You know? So it's very much possible. And if the refs keep doing what they're doing, then hey, man. Some guy actually came into my comment section in the last game and he said, I'll give you my balls. I want them shaved. I want them clean. I want them looking like Kanye. Bring them to me, man. These guys they're too trusting of other people. NBA is a business. And when the NBA games start, they tell you this is a featured presentation by the NBA. Why don't they say this is sports, this is something else? It doesn't make sense, right? They say this is a presentation provided to you by... What is a presentation? When you were in high school, middle school, whatever school you went to, what is a presentation? That's when someone works at memorizing something so they can put it on display in front of a group. That's what the NBA is. They put it on display in front of masses. And these people believe, just like how they used to believe that the WWE was real, right? WWE used to be WWF, World Wrestling Federation, but they changed it to World Wrestling Entertainment. And one day in the future, they might change the NBA to the NBE, National Basketball Entertainment, because that's what it is. LeBron is their biggest cash cow, and from now on, every barbershop talk is going to be LeBron versus Jordan, when really the NBA helped both guys out. If you really want to see guys that won a championship without the help of the NBA, I would say go to really most of them had, but I would say the Houston Rockets. That's probably the only team that I can see that didn't get help from. But even they probably got a little bit of help. I think Hakeem, in my eyes, Hakeem was the best player ever, but you could see they were down to Charles Barkley and the Suns. They were down to, I think, Seattle too. But they were down 3-1 to Charles Barkley. And they came back and won that. But I think that was the help of the refs too. So I don't know, man. It's for the longest the NBA has been fake, but it's getting to the point where guys are finally starting to realize what the hell is going on. In games 1, 2, and 3, especially 1 and 2, the Cavs looked retarded. Like they couldn't walk. They couldn't take 2 steps in front of each other. But now you got J.R. Smith hitting half-court shots. It doesn't make any sense to me. Kyrie Irving, if he really wanted to, he could have scored 40 points all 3 games. Kyrie and Durant and Steph Curry, to me, are probably the 3, talent-wise, they're probably 3 best offensive players in the NBA. And if they wanted to, each one of them could really score 40 points at any time. But it felt like Kyrie was like a breath of fresh air just came up to him, and he finally was like, I can do my thing now. Kyrie, how many shots did you see him miss? Those little floaters that he made last night, that he made in Game 4. All them little, he was missing so many 3-point shots, but he made all his 3-point shots in Game 4. Doesn't make sense to me. And then the one thing too is J.R. Smith, he messed up. He posted that tweet about coming back from, he was like Cavs in 7. He snitched on them, man. He wasn't supposed to do that. I think even if people were even if the NBA, it would have to be the NBA come out and tell them this is not real in order for them to believe that it's not real. People really do honestly believe that sports is real. The NFL is fake too. If you guys really want to, go on the search tab and look up Seahawks rigged game, and it's a video of Doug Baldwin. He's like at the 5-yard line about to score a touchdown. A guy is about to tackle him, and he goes like this, go above. So the guy goes above him, and he just ducks right under him for a touchdown. I know you guys are watching these sports, man. You have to admit it's rigged. You have to admit it's fake at some point. I know the talent of the players is real. Steph Curry has a best jump shot in the game. I know Durant is probably the best scorer in the history of the NBA. I know LeBron is one of the most overall best players in the history of the NBA. But you guys have to understand, man, all of this is not real. And right now, LeBron James is their cash cow. That's the guy that they want to prevail over everyone. And the NBA is a lot like the WWE, man. Is a lot like the WWE. In the WWE, there's a heel, and then there's the good guy, and there's the heel. Right now, the heel is the Golden State Warriors, and the good guys are the Cavs, and they flip flop this just to entertain the people. Now, remember when LeBron was on the Cavs the first time, this guy was a good guy. He was looked up to by everyone. So what did they do? They made him the heel by taking him to Miami, right? And then he became disliked and hated by everyone. Now, then they took him back to Cleveland. Now he's a beloved person. Now Durant was a beloved person when LeBron was in Miami, but now he went to Golden State. Now he's hated. All of it doesn't make sense. And if you're wondering, yeah, I bet my friend again. He told me bet 200, I'll give you 500. I said okay. So when Monday comes around, I will be $1,000 richer. Okay, $1,000 richer. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to say, man. If you don't believe that there's something going on, that there's something in the works behind the scenes, then I feel sorry for you, brother. Because I really do. I feel sorry for you. But peace, man.